when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Sweet darling, stand by me.
Here at the Alzheimer's Association Spring Purple Gala event, and we're here with Lynette Romero from the KNBC Morning News. She is the anchor, 4 a.m. When you get up in the morning, it pays to watch KNBC. Lynette, talk to me. Why are you part of this event here today?
I am part of this event because it's a cause that's close to my heart. My mother was diagnosed with dementia over a decade ago, and we were her caregivers. I was her primary caregiver for 10 years, so we took care of her and loved her and walked that journey with her, and it's a very difficult journey to walk. So I know what it's like to lose someone to this terrible disease and love someone with this disease. So I will be here as many times as I can to help in the cause and to help support people who are still dealing with it.
Well, you know, we all know someone, we have a loved one that has Alzheimer's. And you know what? This association, this event helps make the world a better place. But what can the average person do to help out? Talk to us.
I think awareness is key. I think the more we know, the more we talk about it, the more we understand it, the better. Because for me, I didn't have a foundation until I started taking care of my mom. And so then you're kind of trying to keep your head above water, you know, you're living it. So I think the more we can be aware and talk about it, the better off we'll be. And obviously the fight and the push for a cure and for advances, the medical advances and support the people who are dealing with this need. There's so much work to do.
Well, you know, it's a disease where literally you don't know what's actually happening to the person. I mean, to them, you know, they're always happy. But, you know, I always just wondered, what can we do to help them stay at home as long as possible?
Well, I mean, I think, again, it's about awareness. You know, we were able to take care of my mom, but it's not easy. So I think the people who are the caregivers are the ones that really need the support. I mean, the truth is, people who have dementia or Alzheimer's are not, sometimes it's not always that they're happy. Before they get to the point where they don't know, they do know something's wrong, and that's the scariest time, when they know enough to know that something is wrong and they're not able to do anything about it, and that's the scariest time. So, I mean, there's a spectrum of the illness, and so I think supporting the people who are taking care of the people who are in it, that's what's really needed.
Well, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you. Thank you so much. Have a great night, okay?
Loving you forever is what I need.
We're here at the Alzheimer's Association Spring Purple Gala event, and I'm with Betsy Brandt from Breaking Bad, incredible actress. I love you on the show.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Betsy, talk to me about tonight's event and what inspired you to be part of it.
I lost my dear great aunt to Alzheimer's, and I'm excited about the work that we're doing, and I am happy to support this cause because I would love for it to be an obsolete event, and then we can have a gala for something else.
I'm here at the Alzheimer's Association Spring Gala event, The Magic of Music. And I'm here with Myra Garcia, who is a board member, and she's also performing tonight. Myra, first of all, I just want to ask you why you became a board member of this incredible organization, and what was your first inspiration?
Well, my driving force really is that I am living with the disease. And I've chosen to be as visible and as accessible to the Alzheimer's Association as I can be, because this is really personal. This is my life.
Well, I know you're a singer, and you're also a fellow opera singer. So I want to know your background in music. What got you started? Who did you study with? I mean, for me, singing, I have to sing. Talk to me about your experience as a singer.
Well, everybody in my family could sing, even though nobody had any training. I was the first in my family. And my high school music teacher found that I had a talent. And she really helped me find my way. I studied voice in college, and then I had the opportunity to perform at Carnegie Hall, Avery Fisher Hall. I did summer stock, you name it, I did it. And it was when my second son was coming along that I decided, okay, the music really has ended in a way.
Well, can you share with us what you're singing tonight?
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy to talk about this. I've been asked to sing, and I've chosen a Cuban song. It's almost like the national anthem for Cubans. My family were Cuban immigrants, and so this is very personal to me. And so I'd like to share one of the most beautiful songs with our audience tonight.
Well, I love that. And I'm from Miami, so I grew up near Little Havana.
Well, I grew up in close to New York City, in West New York, New Jersey, but we were filled with Cuban immigrants all over the place. And fortunately, I was in a family where music was very important and everybody sang, and I never thought that it was anything special. So when I found that I actually had talent, it was really a wonderful experience for me, and I enjoyed so many opportunities to share my music.
I love to hear that, because my dad used to always say, Nunzio, singers sing everywhere. You don't need to be paid. You just sing everywhere, and it's part of the culture, and obviously your family shares that same culture.
That is so absolutely true. If you give me a chance to sing, I will sing, whether you really want me to sing or not. And so it's a part of my history. It's a part of who I am. And I'm so grateful that they gave me an opportunity to sing tonight.
Well, I'm so grateful that you're here, and I so much look forward to hearing you sing. And thank you so much for being with us here today at Red Carpet of Hollywood.
Of course. Thank you so much.
We're here at the Alzheimer's Association Spring Gala, an evening with music, and I have with me Kate Flannery, who's from The Office, Dancing with the Stars, and she's the incredible host of this tonight's event. Kate, talk to me. What inspired you to be part of this event?
Well, I don't know anybody who hasn't in some way been touched by Alzheimer's. I mean, I have a family member, my godmother, my aunt, Rosemary, who was the smartest woman I knew. She was a lawyer, she was a sports writer, she was the mother of three back in the 1950s when most women were not in the workforce, and I feel like our family never really saw what was coming. I mean, it just, the way this disease affects people so quickly and so differently, and I just think that I love this organization because there's so much support and there's so much resource and research, and we just need more, and we're getting closer and we're getting closer, but we need more support.
What do you want to tell our audience? What can we do to make this a better place, to make the world better? How can we help?
Well, all I can say is give what you can to Alzheimer's research, because we're getting closer and you're not alone. I feel like so many people try to handle this disease on their own, family members, and it's daunting. It's heartbreaking, and you're not alone. There's so much resource. So go to the Alzheimer's Association, check it out. They've got a website, they've got 24/7 hotline for help. Just reach out.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. We're here at the Alzheimer Association's Spring Gala event, The Magic of Music, and I'm lucky enough to have with me Tony Gonzalez from the National Board of Alzheimer's. Tony, talk to us. Tell me, first of all, what inspired you to be part of this great organization?
Well, my inspiration came because, surprise, surprise, I'm 48 years old and I am living well in my community with mild cognitive impairment and early onset dementia. So getting the disease is what got me interested, actually. But ironically, I have some family members, unfortunately, that also had Alzheimer's in our family as well.
Well, you don't have any signs of the disease. So what was the first sign to you that you had this and you started looking into it?
So you bring up a great point. When you see somebody with dementia, you don't see it. There are no scars, and there's really no visible, especially at my age and my stage. But for me, there were several moments. One of the most poignant moments was I had these special socks. My son was an active Marine at the time, and he was getting married, and they were American flag socks, and they were coming in the mail. I was barbecuing outside, and everybody was standing around, and I come in, I said, "Did the mail come?" And they said, "Yeah." So I went and I looked, I go, "Great." Opened the package, and I said, "These are going to work great." And everybody was looking at me like my head had blown off, and I said, "What's wrong?" And my son goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" And he said, "You literally came in 5 minutes ago and did that." I said, "Did what?" He says, "Everything you did, everything you said, you did that." And I kind of laughed it off, but that was followed by several other moments that not only I was seeing, my wife was seeing, my boss was seeing, and my friends were seeing. And even from that point, it was 3 years until we got a diagnosis. And that was early for a lot of our people. So it is quite a journey for somebody that is dealing with this disease.
Well, the arts heal, and there's a real foundation to what you're doing. And I know that you were a country music performer, and you're also an incredible radio host. So talk to me about the creative side of your career.
So it's funny because I didn't see myself as being a creative person, and it's funny that the things that become natural to most people are usually what they're going to lose toward the end. That's one of the last traits they're going to lose. And so for me, I guess it was the talent of gab and the talent of music. But for me, music right now, what I use it as is to bring back my memories. Music is so amazing because it can make you feel the weather, the smell, just everything around you, the anger, the passion, the excitement. Music really gives me life, and it brings back my memories right now. I'm eternally grateful for the music in my life.
Well, thank you so much for being with us here today. This is an incredible event. I know Seal's performing tonight, and one of the other board members is performing, so I look forward to just being inside and seeing the event.
We are so excited for you to be here, and I'm so moved by the community that is here, giving us support, giving us donations, and just getting together and celebrating people living with this disease and those that have passed. So thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it. And don't forget, #EndAlls.
We're here at the Alzheimer's Association Spring Gala event, and I'm with Peter Mendoza from the new HBO show Perry Mason. Peter, talk to me. What's your inspiration for being part of this incredible event?
I just love what the Alzheimer's Foundation is doing to help end the stigma of Alzheimer's and dementia and diseases like it, and to know that they're fighting for solutions. And so, I have a mother who passed away because of dementia, and so I have a close connection to what this disease can do to people, and to lose, someone that mattered so much to you, that had so much strength, and then just kind of fizzle away. And so to have this foundation that's really putting in the work to find solutions and find progress in trying to end what so many people deal with is just, to me, I love to support and participate and learn in any way I can.
Well, talk to me about your creative career. First of all, thank you for being here for part of the Alzheimer's Association today. But I love Perry Mason, so I want to talk to you about Perry Mason. Sure. Talk to me. What was it like being cast on the show?
I saw the first season, and obviously if you've seen the Perry Mason of the 50s and then throughout, it's not like that at all. It's more noirish, darker. It's a period piece that takes place in the 30s, and so it's very exciting. And so to work on it the second season, it's very much like Chavez Ravine the second season. I play Mateo Gallardo, who is a mechanic who's struggling during the Great Depression, and he is framed at first, but really he's convicted for murdering an important man that's supposed to help progress, LA, but they don't know that he was also, part of the problem of taking away his family and his sister dying in the fire that now stands on this Coliseum. And so for me, it was exciting to kind of take a piece of history from LA and try to help embolden what it's like to be Latinos, especially these Latinos that are Californians that now have to deal with knowing that it doesn't matter where they go, they're judged before they get there because of the color of their skin. So it's very exciting to take part in something that's trying to change the conversation of what it's like to be Latino and Latino stories. So.
Well, tell us, how can we see the show? Tell the audience. I know, but you tell us.
You can watch Perry Mason Mondays at 9 on HBO and Max. Not HBO Max, but Max on Mondays at 9 and streaming.
We're here at the Alzheimer's Association Spring Purple Gala event featuring the beauty of music. I'm with the show's producer, Neve McClanahan. Neve, first of all, talk to me about why you're part of this event.
Some friends of mine are on the board, a part of the organization, and they wanted me to come help create the Magic of Music concept. We put together a lot of great acts and talent and a lot of great people to create the Magic of Music because it does so much to assist people with Alzheimer's. And we wanted to make it a special evening. We didn't want it to be just talking about the numbers, and we wanted to find other ways to make it interesting for people to understand Alzheimer's.
So what inspired you to choose the selection of music that we're going to hear tonight?
Different. I'm a former independent A&R guy, so I curated music for years, and I figured I wanted to do something different. I had selected a different lineup before, and then I said, you know what? Let me switch it up and let's do some different stuff. Let's make it interesting.
So would you say this is really based on your influence of music?
No, it's based on my influence and other people's influence as well. The board, the staff. It was a collective effort.
What is your influence? Because I grew up listening to R&B. I grew up listening to Motown. I just got to say it. That's what I loved. That's what I did.
I mean, I love all kinds of music. Jazz, rock, hip-hop, R&B. I'm just all over the map when it comes to music. Yeah, and as a former DJ, and sometimes I still DJ as a hobby, but I listen to so many different things. When I'm riding in my car, I love reggae. I love everything, all different types of music.
Well, the feeling is mutual. And first of all, thank you so much for putting this incredible event together, being the producer, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks so much.
Hey, Red Carpet Hollywood. I'm saying hello and giving you a high four.
Red Carpet of Hollywood.
I'm Kate Flannery, and you're on the Red Carpet of Hollywood.
Hey, Red Carpet of Hollywood, thanks for being here with the Alzheimer's of the Association.
Red Carpet Hollywood.
Shout out to Red Carpet of Hollywood. You guys are killing it.